Fighting back sleepiness, I approached the commander's office before taking a nap. I need to inform that my watch is over. If I knock on the door and there's no answer, I'll leave a brief report on the commander's table. I knock on the door, hoping my report will be enough.
団長、ビルヘルムヤードです。充電警備任務が完了し、報告に参りました。
Understood, I thought your name was Jade, but it's Jade. Oh, it's a German. Ah, because it's German. Wilhelm Jade. German. I forgot. I finished my guard at the Royal Palace and I've come to inform you.
おかえりビル。入って。
Thank you for letting me in.
やっぱいるよな。宮殿にいなかったんだから。
He's in this room because he wasn't at the palace. I heard the commander's voice through the door and I entered. Oh, everyone's here.
失礼します。
You and your boyfriend.
あれ、シャッテン様?
Shatten? You both have such sparkly eyes. I understand why you would say we're together.
Yo.
Yo.
期待の新人ビルヘルム。
Hello, newcomer. Besides the commander, there's another person in the office. It's Shatten, looking good in his black carpet garb. I like how I'm like, I can't deny it. Everyone is hot. The two are sitting across from each other at the office desk.
お怪我は大丈夫ですか?
How are your injuries? Oh? In the case of the impersonated Duchess, Shatten. Oh, Shatten! Yes, Shatten. Shatten crossed swords with the enemy and died. What? What? He just. Bye bye. However, Shatten is descended from the Phoenix clan. As a result, he awoke after his death and resurrected as a phoenix. Oh, but earlier we said we don't even know if this happens. No, we're just like, yeah, this just happened. As a result of his death and resurrected as a phoenix too. I still don't understand it, but Shatten was born as human as me. So wait, you're born as a phoenix, and you die as a phoenix, and then you come back as a human. So it's like not, you cannot repeat it, or what? Even so, after his own death, he became an immortal. No, he was human, and then left, and then came back. He's like logging in and out of the server. Just quick. Oh, now he's immortal. Great.
まあまあ。
It's not too
と
bad.
は言えないな。
No, I can't lie.
最悪だよ。
It's awful. Worse than anyone injured.
今まで負ったどの怪我よりもひどい。
We're trying to read faster than he can speak, so I can hear both.
気晴らしにタバコを吸ってるってのに。
He's trying to smoke to distract himself. Where I heard the better thing when was trying to reopen. So the one thing you're not supposed to do, after any surgery or any injury or anything else is to smoke. Because fun facts with Lotus. It makes healing the wounds a lot slower in general. Because it stops your blood flow. There's nicotine, you know. I mean, you don't need to understand. Just listen. Just don't. It doesn't. It stops your wound healing and makes it slower, and then it could also get infected because the wounds are. So yeah, don't. Just wait until it's fully healed. Okay, good. Then slouches deep into the couch, smoking a cigarette.
大丈夫ですか?
Are you really okay? Oh, do I have like? Oh my.
気を使わせてすまない。
Sorry to put you on the spot. No.
治療して安静にしてれば。
I don't like that you smoke. I don't approve of that.
不死鳥族さん。
Then there's a lot more words than there were here, and I heard also more than is written here. I'm told that as long as there it is. I'm told that as long as I get treatment and rest, I'll make a good recovery, right? Mr. Phoenix.
もちろん。
Of course.
我々不死鳥族は生命力が非常に高いんだ。
Your voice actor is also great.
おとなしくしていれば治るよ。
Just huge applause. All the effort, all the art is gorgeous. I know I made fun of the retro faces, but I mean, it's still great, okay? Of course, we Phoenix have great talent for healing. If you stay quiet, you get improved. The question, I don't know why, but he feels like a hurt person. He laughs in the corner. At the question, the commander smiles happily. The commander, as a member of the Phoenix clan, is definitely the one happiest with the clan's increasing number.
団長もタバコを吸ってた?
Do you also smoke, Commander? Looking at the ashtray in the middle of the table, I noticed cigarette butts on the commander's side.
団長は喫煙者じゃないはずだけど、もらえたのか
I didn't think he would
見た
smoke.
ことないな
But。does he have cigarettes? I've never guessed. Ah!
ビルは任務完了の報告だね。
Well, have you come to report that your mission is complete? Yes, yes, sir. Please let me leave,
hi.
sir. Yes. I was distracted by the ashtray, but the commander brings my attention back to him.
何か変わったことはあった
No, I did not notice anything out of the ordinary. I'm sorry. Not particular.
特には、俺が担当した区域では何事もなく、
The area was quiet, and the day was uneventful.
そうならよかった。彼、レオン君は調理場にいた
Oh, was Leon in the kitchen? What are you, brother?
はい、
Yes.
本日もいて、パンのお裾分けをいただきました。
He was there and I ate some bread. I mean, he gave me some
団
bread.
長、
I asked how he and Leon came to know each other.
な
Huh? You
陛
know
下に
Leon,
パ
the
ン
bread
作りの指導
maker
をしているレオンとは、お知り合いなんですか
who is mentoring His Majesty.
うん、知り合いだよ。彼が生まれた時から知ってる。
You know him since he was a baby, what?
そうなんですか
Really?
今日、レオンから団長の話題が出たので、
Leon talked about you.
意外だね。私は知っているものだと思ってた。
How is he? Is
彼
that...
元気だった
Yeah, he's doing well. He's fine.
はい。新しい酵母での発酵を試してるとか言ってました
He was trying out the new yeast fermentation process.
So-
I see. Oh, sorry, I clicked too far. I'm sorry, I'm still too used to reading or telling me. I'm like, has been listening to a conversation and now looks at me quizzically.
なあ、
Quadra.
リヒト団長。レオンってのはあいつのことか
We're talking about say Leon is not a baker. That's all I can tell you.
シャッテン君、ちょっと静かにしてもらえる
Yeah, he is just scary. Can you be quiet for a moment?
ああ、理解した。お前、いや、お前ら性格悪すぎ。
Ah, you're just all horrible people. Great.
何それ。突然罵らないでほしいんだけど。
I wish you stopped insulting me out of nowhere.
シャッテン様もレオンをご存知なんです
You
か
also know Leon. No, stop bringing it up. Stop. Let's just leave this room.
さあな。知り合いと相性が同じなのは事実だ。
Well, I'm not sure anymore because you shut me up, but I would say I just know somebody similar. Ta ta ta. No, the
な
other
る
ta ta
ほ
ta.
ど。
I see, I guess. Who knows?
ビル、今日の報告はこんなもので大丈夫だよ。
No reason to thank me for my report.
い
Bye
か
bye.
んせん取り込み中でね。
Yeah, we need to keep working on the case. They continue to talk among themselves, and there's no room for me to interject. Just leave! Leave! They have several thick documents in front of them. The wording of the documents suggests that there are contracts and land rights documents.
何をされてるんですか
What's that?
シャッテン君の入団手続きだよ。この騎士団に入ってもらおうと思って。
Oh, you're trying to get him to join the Royal Guards? Come, Shatton, you're now a phoenix. Join us. Commander smiles, but Shatton glares at him.
リヒト団長。
Oh,
信頼関係を
Oh, yeah,
築
because he
く場面
doesn't
での
like
嘘
if
は
people
悪し
lie.
かと。
Well, leak lying is a bad move when you're trying to build trust.
これは、王都騎士団所属のまま、
Oh.
この騎士団の仕事を手伝えるようにできる契約書でしたね。
It's just a contract that lets him help the Royal Guard while remaining a capital guard. Double guarding.
ああ、そういう。
Yeah, that's why he's here. I expect the commander and general will continue seeing each other in the future. Commander wants strong people to join the Royal Guard, but there's a C missing. Now it looks like Shatton. It's more attached to the capital guard.
とはいえ、君は太閤の地位がある。そんな人物を王都騎士団に所属させるだなんて。
Because he has the title of Grand Duke. I mean, yeah, it is the highest position, and now you just want to be a capital guard.
話を一緒にするな。
Hey, what's the
Licht.
point, Licht? I wanna be what I wanna be. Let me do what I wanna do.
その話題にするってなら、太閤である俺は、この騎士団長を顎で使える立場だ。
Now, if you want to talk about
権
nobility,
力でどうとでもなる。
as a Grand Duke, I'm superior to you in command, and you could order you to what I want. Yeah. Have fun. Bye bye.
なんだ。この程度の挑発で、綺麗な顔を崩してくれんのか
Oh, it is. When provocation rolls your pretty
その
face.
性格
You mean that's not work of
本当
nobility.
に王子
Damn.
様には程遠いな。
顔だけはアーベントに似ているのに粗暴すぎる。
Your face is the only thing that resembles Abend. You took pause. Abend like the evening? Abend? Or a bend? But it sounds like Abend, the evening. You took pause. As soon as the commander mentions Abend's name, Shutten wrinkles his brows, his anger. Who is Abend? Whose parent called I mean, okay, we have also people calling the child Shadow and Light. Shadow the Hedgehog. And now we're calling somebody Evening. Why are we getting angry?
おい、
Oh, your
なんで
grandfather.
今、じいさんの名を出した。
He was in love with your grandfather, I guess.
虫唾が走る。
Yeah, that's sorry that it makes you sick.
事
Tension.
実でしょ。君のおじいさんの方が所
Why
作
are we
が
fighting?
優雅で
Why am
完
I still
璧だ
here?
った。
Can I leave this room, please? Grandpa was more admirable. His manners were excellent. Okay. When I flashed a small smoked teeth shut in its sarcastic mocking smile.
外面を引き換えに人の心を持たずに生まれてきた人でなしより、
You better cook!
俺の方がいいと言ったくせに。
Yeah, sure.
態度のはっきりしないコウモリめ。
You're better than the man who traded his heart for looks.
私は白い羽を持つ
I'm a
綺麗な
phoenix
不死鳥です
with white wings. Ta 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 ta.
お、
Uh.
そうきたか。
They're just fighting now. I
教
think I
養
should
のな
leave.
さが出たな。
Let me leave. Your lack of education is showing. But
部屋に戻ろ
I
う。
need to go.
絶対めんどくさいこれ。
I wonder. I gotta ask you now. Who of us is prettier? If they keep going like this argument is going to become a fight. I
報
finished my
告
report.
が
I'll
終
be
わりました
going.
ので失礼します。
Oh, it's great! It's like, します。 Bye bye. I'm leaving already. Don't stop me! I keep my words low as I leave. I run back to my room to avoid any chance of getting involved. Amazing! That's how we do it. Taking as a private room. As soon as I get to my room, I'll collapse on the bed. I almost got into trouble the second I got back to Shane Castle. I feel uncomfortable. I don't want to change my clothes, so I lie down on the bed with the uniform and I pull off my tie and try to rest. Laugh rough. If I pull the sheets over my head and close my eyes, I can't see anything. The only thing I feel is a sheet softer than the one I used at my parents' house and the pillow saturated with my own pen. I want to fall asleep quickly. I need to sleep to organize my thoughts. I want to be submerged in darkness and forget everything else. For example, my colleague's joke last night while I was on night duty. He told me that a civilian entered the palace. Oh, and I asked where. He didn't answer, but it felt like he might point his finger at me at that point. That is a ridiculous, stupid joke. The more I think about it, the worse it feels. He didn't actually say anything. Should I have laughed? Maybe it was kind of funny. No, it wasn't. He's a member of the Royal Guard, was only enrolled temporarily to get some education.
いや、
I understand why they don't like me. No, don't understand. I informed the commander of friends later. The commander really hates people who act like that. Yes! For good reason. I've had enough of the accusation of dereliction of duty. Leon's bread is delicious. No. The commander's been nice since Shutten started cooperating with the Royal Guard. Saw a cat in the city and chased it. Maybe it would be better if I bought some clothes that weren't black. Maybe second hand. A lot of random things come to mind. Events from yesterday, totally different events. I'm still conscious as but soon I'll be asleep. I'm sleepy, I'm about to fall asleep. My eyelids don't open at all, my body feels heavier. The darkness swallows me up. I'm so deep in the dark, I wouldn't even know the daylight. Time melts away, my consciousness gets soft at the edge, comfortable. Okay. Sleep! I hear shoes hitting the ground, the sound of life outside the castle. Slapping at a dry pepper smack, it sounds like a book being snapped down. After a brief pause, there's a clanking sound in the door to the room. I wake up intensely growing sharper. Hello! How may I help you? The bright white of the morning sun has changed to the orange of dusk.
よ
I
く
feel
寝た。
refreshed. Mr. Couldn't go to
す
sleep.
ごいすっきりした。
I sit up and stretch. I don't feel bad at all. I think I slept half a day.
おお、さすがビル。僕の気配で起きた？
Who are you? Hello? Yes, you did.
まあ
Yeah, but it's fine. I had to get up early anyway.
ああ、そっか。夜、
Oh,
用事があるんだっけ。
you're the dude who has the child and the wife. Oh, I see you have things to do tonight.
はい
Yes. There he is. I turn towards the door. It's Franz, my roommate, who enters the room. Franz used to live in a mansion here in the capital, but then his wife got pregnant. He and the daughter returned to their estate, and Franz came to Shane Castle. That's about when I joined the Royal Guard, so he took me under his wing. Franz carries in several books and piles of papers and places them on his desk. Slowly a paper monster grows as he adds more to the stack.
おはよう。
Yeah, good morning to you too.
おはようございます。また書き仕事ですか？
Are you writing again?
そうだよ。
He's writing
公
on
爵
the
令嬢偽装事件の報告書。ちょっとこればかりは書ける人が限られるから。
Franz sits down at his well-occupied desk.
ああ、
You're right.
そうでしたね。この駅士団内でも捜査を行ってたことを知らない人がいるぐらいですし。
There's people who don't even know there was an investigation.
そうなんだよね。
I'd
裏
say
切
but
り
to
者
keep
が
stuff
どこにいる
secret.
かわからないって団長がかなり慎重になってたから。
Yeah, you don't know if there's traitors around.
陛下が即位したばっかりだったし当然だけど。
At the time, there's majorly Jews descended, okay. The investigation of his case was carried out secretly with the permission of King Leonard. After all, the subject of the investigation was a duke. If it had been discovered, it could have been treated as an insult against the nobility. All evidence could have been erased. Commander Licht and His Majesty were in delicate positions. Since the royal guard is mostly made of nobles, the investigation was kept to an elite, trustworthy circle.
ま、
Now I'm common, so I suppose no one needed to worry about my oratory advice.
ねえね
Do you like writing well?
え、
Huh?
ビルは
You're in a merchant family, so you learned to read and write, didn't you?
どうって言われても、フランツさんは団長から書くように命令されたんですよね。
Oh, he's trying to push his work to me.
本当はね団長が書くって言ってたの。でも団長は団長でやることができたからさ。主にシャッテン様と交渉とか交渉。
He was going to negotiate with Shatton. Hearing the name, I reminded of the argument I witnessed earlier.
そういえば、
Speaking of, what happened to them? They were arguing and it looked like it might escalate when I left.
団長
Oh, Shatton Commander, there will be a lover's quarrel then, they'll be fine.
え
A lover's quarrel? The commander looked like he was about to draw a sword.
うん。
Yeah, because the commander is allowed to hurt Sir Shatton lovers much too light about it. What are you talking about?
はあは
Oh, you
あ。
still don't get it, Will?
いや、
No. A part of that made any sense, so they actually lovers shouldn't deny all that. I'm not going to explain it. Maybe it's better if you don't understand. Maybe it's friendship with benefits! Franz smiles despite him cutting me off so rudely. He continues talking happily.
シャッテン様
The most respected member of the Royal Guard, former Commander Arben, is Shatton's grandfather, right?
ええ、
Yeah, that's what I heard. Oh, okay. Oh! 10th Commander of the Royal Guard, Arben. Ah! Dunkelheit! Yorita Kono. 30 years old, tall, Taurus diamond. Color white, happiness cigars. They're all just like smoking, being loved. Dislike being loved. Being swept away by emotion, unhappiness, the color black, alcoholic beverage. A lacking sense of beauty and elegance. What? Former commander of the Royal Guard, grandfather of Shatton deceased. He often appears in Shatton's precognitive dreams. He was a liar, capable of spitting beautiful lies as easily as breathing and would never stop. He had a youthful appearance due to the blessing of eternal youth, but not eternal life apparently. He was a man whose purpose in life was to make everyone happy, but he was also capable of discarding the few for the happiness of the many. The distance and detachment of his perspective was godlike in that way. Arm's existence continues to influence Licht and Shatton's gesture and thoughts. For both of them, Arm is an indelible scar. This is common for the deceased. What? What? I don't. Okay. Bud. He's famed for his sharp literature, the best of his generation. He still commands a lot of respect. They still talk about how wise the judgment were, how deceiving ruthless he could be. But there's something more important about him. I was born with the blessing of eternal youth, a gift of the Phoenix. Perhaps I'm the only one who can spend the next 100 years with you unchanged. Oh, no. Among humans with Phoenix blood, there are rare cases in which Phoenix clan traits show strongly in the person. This manifests as the blessing of eternal youth, a phenomenon that slows down the aging process and extends one's lifespan. It typically manifests after one's 20s and causes a rejuvenation. After the rejuvenation, the aging process continues but slowed. This trait was last observed in former commander of the royal guard Armand. He was born an ordinary man, but the years hardly changed him. He lived a long life due to his great magical power. Therefore, Sir Armand gave up knighthood and called the commander the knighthood instead. At that time, the only known member of the Phoenix clan living in the kingdom was Commander Licht. Knowing how quickly humans age and die, companionship with someone long-lived must have been appealing. Most notable, Sir Shatton seems to be the mirror image of Sir Armand. That color's different. But if we like smooth as her, maybe? I guess? I see it. I guess? There were differences in the color of their eyes, their style, and their personality, but those were only noticeable up close. Oh, okay. There's no way Commander Licht isn't worried.
団長とアーベント団長はすごい仲良くて、その分いろいろあった。団長の感情がおかしくなるぐらい。
Licht and Armand had a deep, intense relationship. Perhaps it was not just to come okay.
団長って長い間戦いに身を置いていたからか、強い人がいるとすぐ戦いを挑むじゃない？
ええ。
That's right, he's a fighting addict, a maniac. They kill each other in the name of training. Can't you do something about it?
殺し合いは団長にとって友情表現とか親愛表現だからさ。
Yes, that's how you show your affection. Killing each other.
困ったことにね。強いから戦いたい。気に入ったから戦いたいという感情が同居してる。
I feel like I'm not supposed to hear this. This is private information from Licht's right-hand man.
だからシャッテン様なんだ。シャッテン様は不死鳥族だから殺し合っても生き返る。アーベント団長と違って本音を言えるんだ。シャッテン様は刃を向ける団長とも向き合える。だから見栄を張る相手じゃなくて、かっこつけなくていい家族みたいな存在かな。僕は。
Yeah, well, Franz is about to say something but catches himself. They continue small measured.
細かいことはいいか。シャッテン様はリヒト団長のことを顔だけは最高に好みって言ってる。
The only good thing about Licht is his face.
花町でブロンドキラーって呼ばれるだけある。ぶれないお方だ。
Because he likes blondes. Oh, he likes blondes. Yeah, given to Shatton the experiments for blondes made his frequent and temperature, so he finds mature blonde beauties and seduces them into spending the night with him, regardless of gender. Ultimately, this is ideal in terms of physical appearance. Shatton says it's out of the question due to his difficult personality. That's my border. If it's difficult, I don't know. We're not gonna cross that. And he's fine with any blonde he meets, but he's looking for someone specific. He doesn't know that the person he's searching for could ruin his life. I'm also blonde. Don't look at me, Shatton. Don't look at me. Walk away.
つまり？
殺し合いみたいな喧嘩でも問題なし。
Yeah, he says I don't need to worry about them.
そうですか。
Franz says he's confident, but I can't say I'm certain. There's no point in me getting involved in his affairs and flights. None of my business.
ところで。
By the way, what do you want for dinner? Will you be back later?
合間を見て、レオンからもらったパンを食べます。
お、いいな。おじさんも食べたい。さっきからビルの机にある紙袋が気になってたんだ。やっぱりパンだったか。いい匂いがするな。
Your bread smell good. Franz takes the bag on my desk and let him move to share.
あげませんからね。
Put it down! Put it down now!
どうして？
Why? Let's share a meal. It'll be nice.
明日の朝食でもあるんです。あと、食事代の節約。
Go buy
フ
your
ラ
own
ンツさ
meal.
んはお金あるでしょ？
用事の前に夕飯おごってあげるって。パンと引き換えでどう？
No.
この駅師団行きつけの酒場でお好きな注文ができる
Ooh,
ぞ。
whatever, like.
肉から漁港から持ってきた貴重な魚まで。
Deal. Just one bread though.
俺を物で釣ろうって言うんですか？
Yes.
まだまだ若いし育ち盛りだし、騎士なんてほら体力勝負だし。
The proposal is attractive. I have what it needs as a royal guard was left me short on coin. I never left starving, but I don't get to share a table with others.
と
And what hypothetically happens after I go with you and we eat?
時間的な問題でそのまま王都騎士団西部に向かうよ。王都騎士団とこの騎士団合同の夜の特殊な訓練にね。僕は監視役みたいなもんでさ。
I click it, nothing happens. Oh, because I already had it, okay. I'm supervising a joint special training session between the Royal Guard and the Capital Guard.
ああ、じゃあ無理です。実家にも寄らないといけないんで。
Special training for someone who is not used to be seeing it, it seems inhuman. However, it's a reasonable sort of training.
人族の死体を使った。
Testing boys against human god. That's not. I don't know how to feel about that. In the Phoenix Kingdom, weapon not tested and kills are tried using the bodies of executed criminals. This is one of the only acts of aggression the knights can perform in this peaceful place. Becoming a knight means being ready to deal with some people with force. For those who never faced battle, having to use violence at all is stressful. Some are assigned to a department without weapons or leave the order because they can't face it. It's the final test to be a knight.
そっか。
I see, what a shame. I hope you come to train with us someday.
そうですね。
Yeah, what happened by the man before what?
ま、
Well, I guess the old fellow won't force you to participate, but are you ready to raise a sword against the person? It is for a good reason, maybe.
そうだよね。
Good answer. You might not need the training then. It's obvious that this man is commander with his right hand. The France is just stating the obvious training, the new knight, but it's an intimate tactic. He's supposed to learn the knight's strength and weakness and smooth down the rough edges, but he isn't treating me like a new knight is never supposed to draw blood.
はあ。
Is it wrong not telling him to drop the topic of testing my metal on corpses? I always worry that I said something at the wrong time and then things will end up badly. It's a stupid problem to deal with, and one I'm tired of. I changed the subject.
フランツさん、
Franz, I forgot to report something about last night's mission. Please, could you tell the commander?
何か問題あった？
No problem.
はい。
There's a nobleman in the royal guard who is mistreating common folk in the order.
はあ。
The commander hates the behavior, so he wants to go and deal with it. It's just a noble son who is in the order to get some education.
それは良くないね。ビル、不快な思いをしたでしょう。大丈夫？
俺は
I'm fine, thanks. I only reported because the commander would be mad at me for not reporting it. I get out of bed, it's time to get changed. I put out the typical outfit, plain black clothes and outwear. They're old clothes, but they still fit comfortably.
君さ、変なところで大人の事情を考え始めるよね。
Thank you. I do
利
that.
口というか、事なかれ主義というか。
I don't know if it's a good thing or you're just simple-minded.
若いんだからもう少し自由でいいのに。見聞を広めるとかさ。
Broad your horizon. I'm 18 years old. I'm a man. I'm not a child.
まあそうだけどさ、僕からしたらまだ子供だよ。
I mean, yeah.
フランツさん、
You know that young people don't like to be treated like children, right? Doesn't it bother your daughter when you treat her like a child? Ah!
Oh.
Pretty good.
おお、まだ大丈夫。多分そうかも。
Probably. Most likely. Hopefully.
図星ですか？
So what do you think?
もしかしてちょっと怒ってる？
Could be a bit upset with me. No.
いえ。
No, not at all. Were you worried about that?
よかった。
I'm relieved. Let me know if anything bothering you, including me, alright?
もちろん。
Gotta tell you, if I don't express my feelings in words, no one will know what I feel. I'm not mad, so I just act as usual and start getting dressed. Seemingly relieved to see everything in is normal, Franz turns back to his desk, picks up a pen and opens a folder to begin working. It doesn't take me long to get dressed. I take the loaves of bread I got today from my desk and tuck them into my trunk.
フランツさん、
Oh! I'm leaving. I look so good! I always look good.
いってらっしゃい。そうだ。
And come back in good time so I can brief you on tomorrow's assignment.
承知しました。
いよいよ陛下の護衛だね。気が楽だと思うよ。
Doubt.
それのどこが気楽なんですか？
No.
本当のことだよ。
Anyway, good luck!
不測の事態があったら命がけの任務になりますけど。
Maybe it's Fran's idea of a joke. I'll leave it to bids me a goodbye.
ああ、踏み込みすぎちゃったかな。
Hmm.
彼にも彼のプライドってのがあるのに。
No? Oh. Urban Myths POV, okay? Hello, Urban Myth! When I look up, I see an inverted crescent moon hanging in the sky. The moon shows its face deep into the night and it vanishes in the morning. The normal crescent is considered a sign of good fortune, even reward for granting wishes. If the crescent is beloved, does that mean the inverted crescent is despised? Even if it's a sign of misfortune, I will never forget this morning in my life. The moon smiled down on me just this way on the first night I ever took one of my grim work. Okay. The swords that I received from my father hang off my waist. My task is to test the blade's edges. Their target is humanoid. My destination is to Kepler God's western training ground. Tonight! The kingdom's two knight orders are training together. It's a test for the knights, trying their ability to raise a blade and draw blood. Bodies came from execute criminals over home. I know that! Knights and execution are not the only ones permitting to participate in test slaying. Most permits go to weapons. I wear black while I work to avoid notice or
死体を切るなんて処刑人に次ぐ業の深い仕事だ。
I don't need any achievements with honor or anything else. None of this is illegal. All you need is a permit from the government. Because this is just work. Okay. Just work, I guess. The weapon that my blacksmith father makes needs to be tested, not because they are works of art, but because they are blades to their lives. I've been told that in the country where my father grew up and became a blacksmith, combat was an everyday occurrence. A mercenary could be commissioned to test the blades. But this is an option in the Phoenix Kingdom, where peace reigns. When my father opened his weapon shop in the Phoenix Kingdom, he found mercenaries down by the river. But a set of mercenaries come to a peaceful country isn't likely to be skilled with weapons. He thought about asking the knights to test the weapons, but they trusted his skills enough to know he was making something good. He didn't want any attention on him, he was a stranger in a new country. Now he doesn't talk to mercenaries and focuses his attention on kitchen knives and other ordinary tools. Naturally, I grew up helping my father in the family business, so I learned to handle various weapons, including everyday tools. When I told him I wanted to help, my father laughed and said, "You don't have to go that far." Don't do that. But that's not right. Even in a peaceful world, there are still thieves and ruffians. People still die violently. Oh. As a citizen of the capital, I have seen my share of horrors witnessing those unfortunate corpses. I started thinking, weapons are tools for killing, so a weapon that does not consider the one being struck will only be worse suffering. The doomed living are more important than the already deceased. So the dead can help the living, those who are doomed to die violently. The thickness of the skin, the rawness of the flesh, the position of the bones, the weak points of the human body. I believe we must learn these things. The unfeeling dead can live us knowledge without pain. Weapons are tools for killing. Pride, responsibility, protection, the weak, bringing the guilty to justice. There are many reasons. But in the end, there's always death. That's all. My father manufactures and sells etched weapons, although he says there is not as much demand as before. And is it selfish of me as a blacksmith son to want these weapons treated with respect? Ah, who knows? I've gotten used to visiting the western branch and going in and out of the cold body storage facility is part of my daily routine.
物言わぬ遺体たちと何度顔を合わせたんだろうな。
There may not be war, but there are always sources of death. They are silent, but the bodies say a lot with the condition of their bodies and final expression.
そんな生倉の刃で切られてさぞ痛かっただろう。錆びた刃で刺されて苦しんだよな。
Oh, okay. My empathy goes
探検で身を守ろうとして心細かっただろうな。
But did not to the lady, the Duchess apparently.
身を挺してオート民を守ったんだろう。
I guess it's because it's different. The corpses in the morgue speak eloquently on the deaths. This cold still room is a maelstrom of death and passion. I can hear the last unheard pleas of help, help, what? I can't save this man from his death. But if his assailant had used a good blade, at least would not have suffered so badly. Okay.
何考えてんだろう。俺がそう考えたって意味ないってのに。
Yeah, let's just
忘れ
continue.
よう。
This is the mission of a night. It's not a problem that can be solved by my thoughts alone. Even anyone who agrees with me in the first place.
生ける都市伝説。
Okay.
死体殺しの真相。
Okay. Hello, person. As I look at the corpse lined up in a row, I suddenly hear a voice. The tone of the man's voice is sweet and soft. It does not belong in this celebrating place. I like. He just finds beauty in everything. Because of the life. Never get used to the voice. It's the most deathly voice I've ever heard.
こんばんは。いい夜だね。噂の死体殺しくんにぴったりだよ。
Am I the corpse killer? Although it is not a rule, there is an unspoken agreement no one should try to discover the identity of others here. Therefore, you should not engage in conversation with those who speak to you, especially with the ones who will know you. The way is what? The man is clad in the finest white knights uniform in the country. A beautiful color that signals no intention of getting stained with blood. At least I know that this gentlemanly uniform will never be stained with my blood. Oh, there are many heroes and the many names written in the country military history. The truth, they are all one man, the bloodthirsty phoenix. Oh, what? Refers to Licht Phoenix. Apart from his good looks and outstanding combat skill, he is an ordinary phoenix. He has a powerful sense of justice and love for his friends, but he's become warped into obsession with blood and bloodshed. After the war of the founding era, he lived listlessly and killed time as though he was already dead. Then he met Harbin and had his heart trampled on.
この騎士団団長、リヒトフェニックス。
Why am I here?
時代の生き証人。
What is going on? He's my boss. I see him almost every day at Qing Castle. His brilliant blonde hair has an eerie look like a fairy tale being coming to treat to that. What?
トラブルに発展しかねないので、一般人に話しかけるのはご法度
Why
で
did
すよ
he
ね。
call me the corpse killer? I mean, that treats me not like Wilhelm Jade, a Huguenot, but as a weapons expert in charge of testing. No, he just called you a corpse killer! It's for good reason I haven't released the side of myself to the royal guard. For a year now, a citizen of the royal capital known as Corpse Killer has been testing weapons on the dead. And that corpse killer is me! What? Pure and straightforward, his routine is strong and desirous, although there is a part of him that can be swept along with the crowd. As he doesn't want to be troublesome to others, he sometimes overhears others due to his sharp hearing and therefore suffers from doubts, dissatisfaction, and worries. There's a serene, disquiet side to him that he only shows when he is testing his blades on corpses, which is an expression of how seriously he takes his duty. In the past, he witnessed a person die in agony from a dull, poor-quality weapon. He concluded that weapons could not be eliminated from the world, but they could be made to give quick, clean deaths. His father, a blacksmith, then became convinced that Wilhelm would become a knight. He could be described as two-faced, as he had his relationship to avoid causing problems in his relationship. Okay.
そう私が依頼主なんだからいいんじゃないかな。
I don't know. Commander Licht points to the sword I received from my father as he responds. That's a commission Commander Licht ordered from my father. One blade made to conform perfectly to the fundamental of weapon design. Easy to hold, not too long, not too heavy, a keen edge and not bitterness to speak of. The other lacked detail and so was surprisingly difficult to fulfill. The other sword was sent to be resharpened. It's an ancient piece made by Damascus steel. Damascus steel is a metal with extraordinary durability and is said to be rust-proof. There are few artisans who know the technique required to make it. My father is probably the only blacksmith in the country capable of working with such a rare metal.
ね
Well, it looks like you have some preparations to make, so why don't we go outside? We might be seen here after all.
はあ
I think you're only worried about being seen because you're breaking your custom. The knight of the Keppel Guard in charge is certainly listening in to us, so I follow the commander's suggestion and head to the training ground.
え一番気にしてるのは君の方だと思うけどね
He's saying something but it's difficult to hear, so I ignore his mumbling. I just said I have great hearing, I should have understood that. The training ground is surprisingly crowded tonight since both the Royal Guard and Capital Guard are in attendance. Looking over, I can see Franz explaining something to the Royal Guard. The commander and I move away from the other knights and continue a conversation. Leaning against the wall, I glance over at the commander on my right.
俺あなたのこういうところが嫌いなんだと思います
No?
嫌がられると理解しながら他人の秘密を暴こうとするところが
That might sound upset. If he behaved normally within and beyond the Royal Guard, he wouldn't be getting the cold shoulder. Even when I belong to the point of rudeness, the commander's response does not change. It's nice to have someone who isn't afraid to speak their mind. Ah, no, you shush.
俺今あなたに嫌いって言ったんですけど
I just said that I hate you.
知ってるだって私は君に嫌われるようなことをわざとしてるから
Hmm.
理解できない
I don't know how many times I've had this conversation with the commander. It's a waste of time.
はあ
Are you the one who spread the corpse killer rumor? I've started hearing it in the city.
違うね
Ah, I'm not the terrible girl. The Capital Guard are at fault for that.
そうですか
Great. I see. I understand why they would want to talk about it, though. Talk to a mysterious and skilled mercenary is true adventure is known only to a commander. Even if the reason for hiding his name was simply because yeah. They tried against the Knights of the Capital Guard, I see carrying out his own sketch on of them. I didn't ask for more details. The conversation would go nowhere.
は
How do you do, Commander of the Royal Guard, know this?
さあね
No, why, what's the point of asking now? It's just a matter of time, right? People enjoy ugly stories and secrets. And there's a member of the order who want to know how you've gotten so strong. You got that right. 6 months ago I said for the entrance exam to become a knight. However, it was for the Capital Guard that maintains the security of the city, not the Royal Guard. Commander who knew my truth and tricked me into taking the Royal Guard exam. That's how I passed. I had no ambitions of greatness or achievements.
ね
Hey, why did you join the Royal Guard in the exercise?
お
No,
断りします
I refuse. I'm just a mercenary. That's what the paper says, certainly, but you're still a member of the order.
そうですね
It's only true when I wear white.
はあ
It sounds good calling me a Royal Guard, but you're just using that as a threat. I glare at the commander, but his smile just turns dark. Like he has a talent for making papers like him.
や
Ah!
っぱり私は
I really like
死
your
体
corpse
殺し
killer.
である
You're like a
君が好
freshly
きだ
honed blade.
研
Ah,
ぎたての刃物
Throw
み
you
た
out
い
the
で一
window.
番切れ味がいい
out the window you go. There's a cold demeanor and sharp words, your ability to change your minds quickly.
お褒めいただきありがとうございま
I
す
guess thank you, very nice. I really don't know how I got into this mess. I'm in the wrong order, but I should be happy that I'm a knight and I'm not. I can give this to you after today's test. Come pick it up at the Jade Weapon Shop. The owner will be waiting for you.
ね
I like to talk to you.
何でしょ
今試さない
No!
う何をですか
Miller slowly steps in front. I sense King Coming trouble.
試し切りじゃなくて実戦で確認しよ
No!
うその方が手っ取り早いと思う
Don't leave that throw you out the window! Go, leave, exit!
笑えない冗談ですね
他の人からこれだけ離れてれば刃を交えた理由をでっち上げられると思うんだ
No, stop. I show my displeasure, but the commander just smiles in his mind. The commander's already decided.
その性格
Uh,
今後のために直した方がいいですよ
You should fix your personality.
助言ありがとう奇遇にも日中シャッテンにも言われた君たちは気が合うかもね
I bet.
はあ
それで
So which one do you choose? None! I want to leave now. It appears the commander has decided we have a mock battle. If I was here as a member of the Royal Guard, I could have asked your friends for help. Full of dread, I chose my sword, but I just said to find a commendable loss and get over with. You could gonna die! I just a Damascus steel.
じゃあ
意外だね。
Surprising, I thought you would have chosen the newer sword.
理由は
It's more durable and I get in trouble. Someone deliberately broke the newer sword.
つまり、
How do you know I won't just kill you in a single blow? Stop! Licht! Stop! Get help! Therapy! Free! Just for you! He's worse than usual. Negotiation with Shan must have not be going well and he's taking it out on me.
ええ
I don't want to be cocky, but I don't want to die. If I killed you, that would also be a problem. I grab the sheath of the Damascus sword and feel its weight again. The well-worn hilt and sheaths are authentic and have long been used in battle.